What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be drawing Supergirl 2023. So I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Center point of my page is about here. Head is going to be in the top half. So we're just going to come up over to the right hand side and we're going to start with our eyes. So we go diagonal, up and across. And we want to add some eyelashes on the end because she has some quite dark eyelashes, right? Down like so. And this will be black here, and we can add some eyelashes to this area as well. Like so. Bottom eyelid line will come across here into the corner. Like so. And then her iris and her pupil, so just coming down half circle. Down from there. And then her pupil in the middle, or as in the middle as you can get it. Like so. Bottom eyelashes, little dots and dashes just coming down from the bottom here. Like so. Top eyelid line then comes along the top of her eye, just here and down the back like so. And then she has a little sort of line, just a light line just underneath her eye here, like that. Eyebrow then, starting like so, and then it just goes quite arched, so it goes like around this way, up, down the back to there, and then back up like so. Classic comic book style sort of eyebrows. Might be a little bit hairy at the front, and a bit of a nose line will go down this way. So her other eye we can't see because there's a lot of hair, but what I'm going to do is draw it in and we can erase it, what we don't need after, because like her hair comes down and covers her face. In most of the shots I've seen of her anyway, her hair like covers her face. I'll just make sure that that's the case actually. Yeah. Okay, so we'll draw our eye. If you want to do the hair like away from the eyes, you can. But we'll copy our picture that we can see. So we're about eye width over. So you want to measure her eye. That's the distance between the two eyes. So the other eye will start like here. So what I'm saying is between here and here is eye width. Okay. And then we'll go for the same sort of thing again. Try and copy the other side. Right, like so. I will add some spiky eyelashes to the end. Like there. And then some coming up here as well. And then her bottom eyelid line curves around again and just comes back up in towards the tear duct into there. like so. And then we'll go iris and pupil, so just like a circle coming down from her top eyelid line. Around like that. And we'll go for the pupil in the middle again, trying to get it the same size as the other side, roughly. Right, like that, more or less. Then bottom eyelashes, little dashes and stuff coming down from here. And then we got a top eyelid line again. Down like so. Right, and then her eyebrow, similar sort of thing on this side. Coming up and down. Like so. Back towards the front. There. And she does have a light sort of bag underneath her eyes. Like so. So nostrils. So we can see her nose and her nostrils. You don't need to draw it. She has like a delicate sort of, feminine sort of nose, right? So we go just nostrils really. Like the front of the nose. You don't want to draw in too much of the bridge of the nose. You could like add like a little thing there maybe. But mostly we're just dealing with this section, right? So nostrils there. And then we'll join them together with the sort of tip of the nose in the middle. Then you want to add the skin around the nostrils, right? And she has quite a small, it's kind of a childlike, I guess, nose, right? Real small like that. You could see like the front of it, maybe like a little bit here, like just done with hatching. Like this, but very little. Less is more when it comes to her nose, basically. So that's all I would do, really. Maybe you could darken up the nostrils a little bit just to show that they're holes, shadowy inside. So her mouth, pretty flat. She doesn't look too happy, so let's go across, down in the middle a little bit, back up, and then back down to here. Like that. And then top lip, up, down in the middle, back up, down like so. Right, and then her bottom lip. Across like so. And she could have like a little shadow just underneath here. So chin around like this. There. Now, so proportion wise, I would say eyebrows to the bottom of her nose is about the same as nose to chin. Right, so here, normally it's eyes, but I'd say her head is tilted a little bit. Here and here are about the same. Okay, and then nostrils to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So here and here are about the same. Then we go for her jaw, up the side here. She has a strong enough jaw as well. Like so, and it kind of curves around. Like that, right? And then on this side as well. Like so. We meet like hair and stuff all here, right? So she does have like sideburns, I guess. Sort of hair spikes here and like here. Coming on her face. And she could have like, let's say some like cheekbones. Strong enough cheekbones. Right, so then her hair, right? So we've got like the center line for her forehead and her, like for her hairline on top of her forehead. So your forehead is the same size as your nose, right? So bottom of the nose to the eyebrows. This whole space is the same as the forehead, right? So then we have hair spikes that just come around this way. Little zigzag lines that come around for her hairline, right? And then we have all that long hair, right? So coming out from here, we're gonna have some long sort of hair spikes, right? Coming down over her eyes and her face. And like there's a part sort of in the middle of her head. All right. And then we have lots of these. Sort of texture lines and stuff going around her head. And up around to that part in the middle here, right? And you can add as much of that texture as you want to it. Like so, right? And maybe we can see a little bit of her ear coming down there. Same on this side, right? But we've got some more sort of hair coming down here, right? So we've got like loads of it coming down past her eye. Right, so it's like lots of this now. And again, if you wanted to move the hair over to the other side, feel free to do that. Like, you don't have to copy exactly the way I'm doing it. So what I mean is you don't have to cover as much of her eye if you don't want to like erase stuff. But I'll try and keep it as true to the character as I can. Right, on top of her head just here, all these part lines. And then more hair sort of sticking out here. And then her ear on this side. Like so. Right, you can add more or less texture. It's up to you, maybe some like texture just underneath her hair in here. Like that, right? So that's basically her head. So her neck then quite skinny. Normally with males, superheroes, you're out here at the jaw. Because we're female and she's quite young, we're inside, right? Now, male shoulders are normally like the width of the face, but because female, we're sort of a bit narrower, right? So if it's 2.5 heads usually, so you'd have, so like 1, 2, and a bit more for female shoulder width. So we'll go there, but we'll go in it a little bit, right? So we'll go like here. So if you took the width of her face, you're sort of not quite that far, okay? And the same on this side. You don't want to go quite head width, right? You want it to be like 2.5 heads will fit across. So if I measured her face, 1, so you go 1, 2, and then like half sort of there. That's the width of a female shoulder. Might be a little bit wider because she's like superhero, but roughly that's what we're dealing with. Okay, that's probably head width, but that's not quite. So 1, 2, and a bit. Okay, so let's see, the crest, right, and neck, collar, and all this kind of stuff. So costume, so neck, collar here, right, and this has this sort of V in the center. And then she has these lines that run down from the side of her neck into her armpit here. Okay. And then you'll get her chest sort of lines here. So these curved sort of lines. Like so. And this is her armpit line, which runs down that way, the red of her shoulders. Just here. Could have like a bit more of her chest sort of the costume that way. So the S then goes up like so, cross, down, and then it curves around her chest to a point down here. See like her side body kind of just going down this way then. It's like another armpit line or something here. And that red seems to keep going this way. And then it looks like she has like a load of folds on her collar, but they're not uniform. They just, it's like they're all different. So then the red S inside here, so it's drawn, it's different. Because it's like, it goes backwards, it's a little bit complicated. So, all right, so the S part, say, so the red, so like the red S, the top of it is here. Like that, right? And then there's like another triangle here. And then another spike here. It's like this top of it is real skinny up here. And then we have the inside of the large S. So it goes like this way. And to make it look like, you know, it doesn't touch back here, you just add like a thing like that, right? And then another one, say here. So it's a different kind of S symbol, and then a little triangle here. Like so. So that's pretty complicated. That's probably the hardest part of the whole drawing. So, I think that's it. Is there anything on top? Can't see it, I can't make it out. There might be. Sorry, no, just looking at different pictures. I think there might be another one up here. But it's very thin. Like there. Okay. But I think that's everything. That is how to draw Supergirl 2023. Hope it was helpful. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.